Hey everyone, this is Pablo from HappySoup, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use HappySoup's new workflow migration info tool to populate a sheet with all the workflows in your org, along with all the information that you need about those workflows, what they are doing, what fields are being used, what email templates are being used, and this is going to help you migrate those workflows over to Flows. So let's get started. So first we're going to go to happysoup.io. I'm going to log in my production environment. And as you can see, now we have a new tab called Workflow Migration Info. So basically here you need to select any of these two. They're exactly the same. That's just a tiny bug in HappySoup. And this is going to pull all the custom and standard objects from your org, because then you need to specify which object you want to export workflows from. So let's say I want to audit or understand all the workflows on the account object and see which ones I can migrate over to Flows. So I select account here. As you can see, let me do it again. You can select other objects like lead, opportunity, etc. All the objects in your org are already there. So I'm going to go for account, and then I'm just going to click export workflow info. And there we go. So now we have just this button here, copy CSV. Now I'm going to open a new file here, and I'm going to paste that in, and I'm going to save this as HappySoup workflows.csv. Save that. Now we're going to go to Excel, or in this case Google Sheets. We're going to go here and click import, upload, and then let's just use replace current sheet and detect automatically. And look at that. Now we have all the information of all of our workflows in the account object. Let's make this a little bit pretty. Okay, so I've made this a little bit more pretty, and as you can see, I have all the information about my workflows. I have their name, whether they're active, the type, the criteria, if it has field updates, if it has email alerts, outbound messages, if it has time-based actions. Then it also tells me which fields are being used in the criteria. If there are multiple fields, they'll be separated by a semicolon. Then what fields are being used in the actions, which could be like field updates or fields being sent in outbound messages. If there are field updates, I'll show you here which fields are being updated. In this case, we're updating the name field to the value updated by workflow, and that's with a formula. Here we're updating the account number field to a blank value. If there are email alerts, I'll show you which email templates are being used and which emails are we sending emails to. And then in the case of outbound messages, any URLs. So the cool thing about this is that you can mix and match any type of filters you want. Let's say that I just want to see workflow rules that are active and that have field updates, right? There we go. Look at that. Now, obviously, this is a tiny example, but if you had hundreds of workflows, this is actually really, really useful. You can also, let's say, filter by which fields are being used in the criteria, right? If the criteria has the same fields, you could also filter by this. You could filter by which ones has time-based actions, which ones have tasks, which ones have field updates, and also by email templates. So the idea is that you can use all the information here to then start creating sort of an audit or a data dictionary of your workflows and start deciding which ones should be migrated to Flows and how. So that's it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed.